Good morning, everybody. My name's Chuck Gould. I'm chairman of the Chestnut Hill Township Board of Supervisors. It is my utmost pleasure and privilege to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to the groundbreaking ceremony for our Shared Emergency Services facility. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to the representatives of the emergency services departments and the organizations they represent here today. This includes members of the West End Fire Company, the West End Division of Lehigh Valley Health Network EMS, the Monroe County Office of Emergency Management, and the Monroe County Control Center. Your dedication, selflessness, and unwavering commitment to public safety are an inspiration to us all. We recognize and appreciate the sacrifices you make, and we are forever grateful for your service. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to the leaders and members of the organizations that have partnered with us in this endeavor, including Lehigh Valley Health Network Pocono, ESSA, the Hughes Foundation, State Representative Jack Rader through LSA grants, and the Governor's Office for RACP grants. Your support has been instrumental in bringing this emergency services facility to fruition. By joining forces, we have exemplified the power of collaboration and underscored our collective dedication to enhancing the safety and well-being of our community. Additionally, I want to acknowledge the presence of our neighboring townships, Eldred, Hamilton, Jackson, Polk, and Ross, for collaborating on this effort. Your presence here today is a testament to your commitment to our community and your understanding of the critical role that emergency services play in safeguarding lives and property. I'd also like to extend a welcome to our design build team, Keystone Consulting Engineers, MKSD Architects, Riley Associates, our township engineering firm, Bracy Construction, Keystone Site Works, Hostler Enterprise, KC Mechanical, and Wingap Electrical. As we gather here today to break ground on this facility, let us remember that this groundbreaking ceremony is not just about the physical construction of a building. It symbolizes our collective commitment to collaboration, preparedness, and to providing the highest level of emergency services for our community. It represents our shared determination to ensure the safety and well-being of every individual who calls this place home. Our first speaker's name resonates throughout our community as a pillar of strength and courage. As the president of the local fire company, he has exemplified the highest standards of service, demonstrating unwavering bravery in the face of danger and an unwavering commitment to the well-being of our residents. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce the president of the West End Volunteer Fire Company, Mr. Jeffrey Weiss.
Thank you for that introduction, Chuck.
You're very welcome.
And I want to thank everyone for attending today on this momentous day. This day has been a long time coming, and I am proud to represent the West End Fire Company at this groundbreaking ceremony for the Chestnut Hill Township Shared Emergency Services Facility. So as I stated, this day has been a long time coming. About 10 years ago, the township contracted for an emergency services capabilities assessment to be completed by JLN Associates. One of their main findings was that consideration should be given to renovating, expanding, or replacing the fire company's Broadensville station. One of the main items they noted was that the fire company invested in a ladder truck, but the truck was placed in our Everett substation as it would not fit in the Broadensville station. As you can look, if you look at the doors, you'll see over the past 3 trucks that we bought, we actually had to cut out the doors to be able to get them in, so the ladder truck wouldn't fit. And then the issue was that all the commercial buildings that the ladder would be most beneficial to were actually in the Broadensville Village area. So therefore, this resulted in an extended response time for the ladder to the buildings that would be most useful on. It was also noticed by JLN that the Broadensville building was aged, as it was built more than 65 years ago, and it no longer met the service demands in regards to managerial, storage, training, and personnel space. So shortly after receiving the JLN assessment, the fire company began the planning for the construction of a new station, as it was not deemed prudent to renovate this building. So in 2015, the fire company hired Keystone Consulting Engineers to review specific properties in and around the village of Broadensville and to perform a feasibility study on the ability to construct a firehouse on the properties. In the end, it was determined that the best spot to build was actually on the piece of property that the fire company owned directly across from our current firehouse, which when we walk over, you'll see that property. As the planning progressed, it was then determined the construction of the shared emergency services facility housing the fire company, West End Ambulance, which is now Lehigh Valley Health Network EMS, and the Township Emergency Operations Center. At that time, an Emergency Services Strategic Planning Team subcommittee was formed to begin the process of developing plans for the building. This group included individuals from the fire company, Lehigh Valley Hospital, Township Emergency Operation members, and Township management. And then in April of 2017, this group approved the fire company hiring NKSD architects to develop the plans for the new structure. The process was slow going as we were developing a comprehensive building, and our meeting times, our ability to meet was limited by the availability of all the individuals on the group. At the same time, we were researching and applying for any grants we could find to help cover the cost of the building. In addition, during those meetings, we decided to bring in groups from our surrounding municipalities, Monroe County EMA, Monroe County Control Center, opening up the opportunity for this new facility to be utilized as a regional emergency operations center, as well as backup facilities for EMA and 911. We were about ready to go when COVID hit, and as we all know, the world was turned upside down. It delayed our ability to put the project out to bid, but we continued to work, and we finally got bids in that the township would approve. I want to acknowledge the individuals and entities that helped secure or provided funding for this project, and they include State Representative Jack Rader, former State Senator Mario Scavella, State Senator Rosemary Brown, ESSA Bank and Trust Foundation, the Hughes Foundation, Lehigh Valley Health Network, and Williams Pipeline. The cooperation that existed over the past 8 years is a testament what this new shared facilities will provide to this community and the surrounding communities. I want to thank everyone that was involved, from the members of the committee, the Chestnut Hill Township officials, Lehigh Valley Health Network, Monroe County EMA, Monroe County Control Center, and the officials from Eldred, Polk, Ross, Hamilton, and Jackson Townships. Once again, I appreciate everybody attending today.
Thank you, Jeff. That was the shortest speech you ever gave. Our next distinguished guest name is synonymous with excellence and innovation in the healthcare industry. As president of Lehigh Valley Health Network Pocono, he has dedicated his career to transforming healthcare delivery, improving patient care, and advancing emergency services systems for response to new heights. I am delighted to present to you the president of Lehigh Valley Health Network Pocono, Mr. Tort Patino.
Thank you, Chuck. I commented to Chuck, I was driving here, and I was stuck on 209, like probably a lot of you were. I said, boy, there must be a lot of people coming to this event today. Got us backed up for 2 miles. But this is a momentous occasion, and I remember I was here several months ago. There was a bingo tournament upstairs. And you know, it's a bit of a dated building, and looking at these pictures here on the right, this is going to be an absolutely first-class, tremendous facility that we're creating here, that you're all creating for the community. So Lehigh Valley Hospital, Pocono, and Lehigh Valley Health Network's role in this is one in which we take tremendous pride. This is our market. This is our community. We're so happy to be able to partner with the township, with Chuck and the supervisors. Jason Knight, Dennis Gantz, and I met with supervisors several weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago now. Talked about the facilities, saw the pictures, and we're convinced that this is something that we want to continue to support. And we're looking forward to getting the ground broken and to starting on it, and to really having a first-class building and service for the community. Thank you very much. Look forward to the rest of the day.
Thanks, Tort. Our last speaker is a distinguished leader who has been in the forefront of shaping our community's progress and ensuring the well-being of its residents. As we gather here today for this groundbreaking ceremony, we have the privilege of welcoming a true advocate and dedicated public servant, the esteemed Monroe County Commissioner John Christie.
When I was listening to everybody, 2 things, buddy, just relax.
But he's hungry.
2 things that I heard bear true testament to this project: aged and teamwork. I'm aged. When I first started in the fire service, we had Medic 7. You can remember sitting on a scene and waiting for Medic 7 to arrive, and they'd meet and say, oh, they're 25 minutes, 30 minutes out. How far we've come. Now we have state-of-the-art facilities. One of the best testaments was that you came in, looked at the plans, and agreed with them. everybody had worked together to come out and formulate a building that will serve this community into the future. It is a testament that it did take 10 years, but it was a well-spent 10 years to get the project right. Because this is a big undertaking that everybody's taking on. And it just goes to the testament of the township supervisors, the EMS system, emergency management, fire companies. No fire is ever put out by just one company. It takes a team of companies to get together to make it all come together. And that's one of the best things from the fire service that I learned in Monroe County, is that you can't do it alone. You always have to rely on others. And it's not, you shouldn't be ashamed of that, because we are a team. And I wish you the best of luck, and I will continue to support, and if you need anything, just let us know. Thank you.
Now the time has come to make our mark quite literally. With great excitement and anticipation, I invite Jeff Weiss, Cor Katina, John Christie, Nancy Parks, representing Jack Rader, and my fellow Chestnut Hill Township supervisors, Eric Snyder and Roger Kutzler, to join me as we literally break ground and officially commence the construction of the Shared Emergency Services facility. At this time, we will proceed to the groundbreaking site across Route 715.